This is Arthur Blackburn, President of Global BPM Solutions. We are celebrating the 10th anniversary of Global Latitudes, and we are bringing out 3.0 in January. This is one of many, actually 10 videos that we have available on YouTube. This video here assumes that you've already posted the requirement for service. And we're doing one of 6 workflows. Now, there are a number of tasks that can be performed under that one, but we're going to concentrate on just one of the 26. Now, you'll get to us by going to signing in, and on the web app, you click on the third wheel, and that will take you there. You already have done the address book information and have all your clients there. And then when they had a requirement, all you had to do is put in the number and then go ahead and assign the service site, one of 26 services, and the location. And then all of that will automatically give you the information that you did a proposal so that you got the contract, and now you have already posted it. But we're going to go back in. So after you clicked on there, you came down here and you will click this one because that's the one that you already posted, all right? That's the one we're using as an example, and you notice this workflow one. You see the basic, everything is summarized right there in the table. All right, this is what you should look at if you want to see what is happening in the field. Management is the only one usually that bothers with that. Now I want to point out one thing here. We have the advantage today on this to have a wonderful interface in the field that you can download the app when you're a member. And you have the ability to go and see, or let's say, input reports from the field and the times from the field and other things, and that's covered in another presentation. We're concentrating today that you've already loaded the main workflow, and that presentation was on Global Latitudes 3.0 survey service. And if you go to our videos, you can review that, or you can come to this website and review at your own leisure. But that's the workflow. And this is the path you use to get to it. And here's the first requirement. You see, not only do you review the requirement, but you put in the cost. This is on every task so that you have the information for invoicing, which is covered in another video. This is the client information that came up. Then you review the time. Then there's research. Research is not a requirement many times, but it's a smart thing to do. And the research is not done in the main workflow though, but the time is recorded. So we just have a notation about it here. And there's the time you spend. You come back and sign in and put in your time. Now, this is the investigation. You set up the investigation and you set up to record the time. In other words, you click this and that is covered on a separate video and presentation. But you set that up by clicking this and it gets going. And this is the field investigation results shown in the office. Okay? You see, you've got nice pictures. You can click and make them larger. And this is the recording of the time. Now, you did the recording in the field, so you'll read the time and then put it into the form, all right? Now, this here shows the time and expense for completing those. This is what it looked like in the field. These are representations so that you get the concept. Some of them are not in order, but we want you to understand well what we're doing. Now, this is the results from the field of that shown on either iPad or Android. There you go. It's on the iPad Pro. There's a picture of a house. In other words, anything you take on the ground, you can put there, or if you have it in a file on your iPad or Android, you can go ahead and pull it up and show it here, but in the office, it's going to look like we showed you before. And then you hold a meeting. That's optional, though. But if you do, you'll record the results of the meeting, and you'll put the time down for it. And this is where you set up for actually doing the field task. Now, you can see the task is set up there, and you can see the ones that have been set up before. Now, you delete them out after you get going, so when you're all done. Now, this one here is to the top of the results. This is the time. This is the field task. That's the expenses. This is the equipment, field service. This is prepping to get ready to go to the service in the field. That shows you the workflow. Here you see it on the iPad. We are working on a new version that you actually can record video in the field. And that will come out later this year. No, next year, I'm sorry. Now remember, you can come back and go through this on the website and leisurely go through it. We just want to give you the concept right here. There's the time reported in the field. Then you download and collect the data. You record the time it took to do it. Then it's reviewed by management. And there's the review time. Then you do a data analysis by someone and record the results. You do a data analysis, put the time. Your CAD system is a little larger, but you'll have the results, which computer you use, whether it was in the office or where. You record it. Remember, PDFs and everything are there, and then there's always the results given to management. And of course, calculations. We're getting ready for a document, so we're doing. And there's calculating the points ready for it. Now we're to the document. We're going to revise the document, have the expenses of it, review the document, and the expenses of it. And that's all here. And there's the review. There's the time to review. I hope this gave you a concept of what is going through one of the 26 tasks that are available for your service. Be sure and see the other videos, and we're glad you've spent the time with us.